Hey guys, it's me, Kat. I am at a charging station in a garage in downtown San Diego. It's very dark because I'm in a garage. I don't know if I mentioned that, so excuse the lighting. I'm hoping on my way home I'll be able to charge in, is it Carlsbad? And there'll be more light and there'll be like more to this video, but we shall see. I'm also gonna put like room here because this is how I can set up my phone to film, and I'll put some pictures of the animals so you guys can see them, because I think you guys like seeing how Sam is, how Kiki is, and how Ripley is. So this is going to be my second video on Young Widow Diaries. I just did one not too long ago. Today is April 10th. I'm not sure when I'll have time to edit this and put it up, but I just want to let you guys know the date of it. So I have tried to film other videos not Widow related, and I don't know, they just seemed weird. Like weird to me, like I'm not sure, because I had filmed my Young Widow Diaries, my life update. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it in one of the corners. I forgot which side, if you guys want to check that out. And I just got so much positive feedback from that. I was on a real emotional high. I felt so much love, I felt so much support, and I just want to say thank you guys. That like everyone's kind words means so much to me. It really helps me with my grieving process. It really brightened my day every time I saw a new comment. So thank you for that. So I was like, right after that video, I went and tried to film like I think 2 more videos. I did a get ready with me, and like just doing my makeup and talking about the welfare of my animals and how they're doing, and then I did an empties video, and I was like super happy in these videos. Not to say that it's not okay to be happy, it is, but I was extremely happy. Like, I don't know, maybe it's my insecurities getting the best of me, but it just felt weird to put up a video of me being super happy about just stuff. So I'm choosing to not edit those and share those for right now. Maybe I'll refilm it and do it again. I don't know if I'll refilm the empties because I threw away the empties. So maybe like the next round of empties I'll do, but maybe I'll edit the get ready with me talking about my animals. Anyways, it's been a roller coaster for me, and yeah, I still think that my Instagram is a highlight reel of a lot of happy moments, and I don't really share with you or social media the hard events, other than that one picture of my thumbnail of the last video. So I don't know, I struggle with being content with my life, showing my authentic self, and letting people know how I'm feeling. Like, I'm a naturally happy person, I'm a naturally social person, so like best foot forward, I'm always gonna try to be happy and social and friendly and do stuff. But when I'm alone, it's hard. So I guess I wanted to come on this and make this video to share with some resources that I find beneficial as a widow, as a new widow, and what's helping me get through all of this. So first and foremost, I go to therapy every week. I've been going to this therapist for some time now. I found her through a friend who recommended her, and I first started going to see her because when I got laid off from my previous employer who I'd been with for 12 years. It was really hard. So I had saw her for like a year, and then it was probably a few months I stopped seeing her because things were good. And then as soon as my husband passed away, as soon as Brad passed away, I think I saw her maybe 2 days later, and I've been seeing her weekly since then. I go to bereavement group at the hospital close to me on a weekly basis. They have 4 meetings, like 1 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, 1 on Thursday. I try to go at least once a week. I've done twice a week, and it's a good place for people just to get together that are all grieving somebody. It's not necessarily always spouses. Some people are grieving their children. Some people are grieving their parents or their siblings. But we all volunteer to share information of who we are, who we're grieving, how long it's been, like when they passed away, and you know, whatever's on our mind. And sometimes, you know, even though the situations may be different, I find solace in hearing other people's stories and recognizing that I'm not alone, that there are more people grieving and feeling the same things I do. So I think group bereavement is a really great resource. I don't think I mentioned anything about therapy. I mean, it's a space where I can just talk about whatever I want to talk about, my feelings, what's been going on, like the good, the bad, the terrible. And it also, my therapist also lets me know that everything that I'm experiencing is normal. Like, all the ups and downs are normal. The grieving process is a very chaotic and roller coaster kind of way of doing how your emotions are gonna be out of control. And I thought I was going crazy a few times, and she let me know it was totally normal, and this is a good way to grieve. Like, if everything was calm and okay, that would not be normal. That would mean I was in denial for too long. So for me to be happy and excited, for me to cry and be depressed, for me to be mad, for me, you know, all the processes, it's normal and it's okay. So those are 2 things. I also belong to a few Facebook groups. They're widow Facebook groups, and at the beginning I would ask a lot of questions, and now that I'm about 4 months in, is it 4 months? Yeah, 4 months in, or almost 4 months, I can give advice, or at least just share what I'm going through 4 months in. Sometimes, you know, when I'm not bored, but when I'm feeling out of sorts, I'll just read people's posts and comments. And sometimes if I'm going through something, I will search through the group and see if people have already asked questions. I wouldn't say I'm a voyeur, but I'm definitely not as active, like writing as much as I'm reading. I'll follow a lot of posts without commenting, just so I can see what people's opinions are and what people's experiences are. I'll leave some links to these Facebook groups in the description below if you are looking for a resource. They are going to ask you some questions about your experience, and they need to verify if you are a widow or widower, just so you guys know. So I don't think they're going to accept people who haven't had a spouse or significant other pass. So just so you guys know. So it is definitely a safe place to be if you are needing information. And I found a lot of solace in being in these groups, because at the beginning, right when Brad died, I would not sleep very well, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I couldn't sleep, and I'd be crying and I would need support. And I can go on there and someone's always on there. Someone's always on there chatting, talking, you know, reaching out. It's a lot of comfort. It's a lot of comfort. Anyway, so there's that resource. I had a few friends give me some books. I'm not a big reader, but I did try to read some. And some of the books that I have read, or just like parts of it, have been helpful, but you know, that's not for me, but I can see how they're helpful. I'm just not a reader. Another resource, or another thing that I've been doing, is journaling. And sometimes when I journal, it's not like paragraphs. Sometimes it's just a bullet on 3 things that I'm grateful for about the happiest moments of the day, or just sad moments, just because I always want to see if there's like repetition in like how I'm feeling, just so I can like reference it. So journaling's been helpful. Oh, by the way, I'm trying to find like an online journal, like an app. So if anyone knows about, or anyone journals and they have a favorite app that they use, let me know in the comments, because I would be interested in that. So thanks. I've also been getting into meditation, so that's been helpful. And then just really, one thing that's been really helpful for me is being able to freely talk about my late husband. I have a group of friends who allow me to have a safe space to say whatever's on my mind, which is really nice. So if you have a core group of friends and family that allows you to share thoughts, the happy thoughts, the sad thoughts, just any thoughts that you have of your loved one, it's good. It's good to talk about it. So anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna try to film again when I'm on my way home charging again. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I'm at a different supercharger, charging my car on my way home. I'm done with work, so hopefully the lighting's better, and I'm gonna keep this side free so I can add pictures of my animals, because you seem to like it. Hopefully I scooted back a little bit so you don't get too much of my double chin, and excuse the mess I did. That's water, so hopefully that'll dry and it won't be too noticeable. This is a rented dress from Rent the Runway, so I'm not too concerned about it because they'll do the cleaning. And if you guys want to know what else I'm wearing, this is from Rocksbox. I do still rent a lot of my clothes and my jewelry. If you want to check out any of those videos, I'll link some in the corners and down below so you can check that out. But anyways, as I was driving around town and thinking about what else I wanted to talk to you about, there's one resource that I wanted to mention. I haven't personally done this yet, but I am going to. It's called Camp Widow. You can go to campwidow.org. I'll put that in the description below. My neighbor who was widowed before, or from her first marriage, he passed away, and she found this organization, and she went and she was able to find women her age to help her through tough times. And that's something that I want to find as well. I want to find a community of widows, of women that have experienced what I've experienced. I find that widows are very helpful. Like, if they find out someone is widowed, they'll reach out and want to help. I recently just, one of my old clients passed away, and he was, I don't know how old he was probably like 40 something. He left behind his wife, who's also my client. She's probably a little younger than me, maybe late 30s, but they have 3 kids, and you know, I just my heart breaks for her. And it was just really comforting for me to know that my experiences could be put to good use as far as information, knowledge, resources. And I'm hoping by going to Camp Widow that I'll find women who have similar experiences to me and give me more resources, because this is hard. This is really, really hard, and any other resources I can find or utilize to help me improve my life would be great. So I guess if more information, this is what I do know. Camp Widow, they have 3 locations, one in San Diego, the one I'm going to, that's in July. They have one in Tampa, and I think that already happened, and they have one in Canada, I believe. So if you are interested and you have the means to go, I would highly recommend it. I haven't gone yet, but I'm excited to go. And if you are going, if you find my channel, and you are going, let me know in the comments. I'd love to meet you. So yeah, so those are the resources that that have helped, that could help you, and things like that. I also wanted to talk about like what's kept me happy, or not, I wouldn't say sane, but just kind of got me out of my own head. I mean, like I said, this is like one of the hardest things I've ever had to experience. And one thing, or a few things that kept me smiling and kept me happy is animals. I love, my pets have been the world to me, and then anyone who has a pet, if I can pet them, if I can cuddle with them, that just brings me joy. Any age, like young puppies or kittens or senior puppies and kittens, I love all animals. They would always bring me joy. The other thing that would make me smile are babies. My friends would bring their babies over, and it would just light me up. And anyone who is newly pregnant or gonna have a baby, that would make me really happy, because I guess it would, I guess knowing that life still goes on makes me happy. And my husband may be gone, but knowing that there's going to be a new baby in the world, that makes me happy. Seeing something so innocent and pure, and something that's created out of love, really inspires me. Even though I chose not to have kids, and I still don't want to have kids, I love when my friends and family choose to have so much love in their lives that they are going to create another human being. When I was at my client's funeral, this couple told us, or told me, that they were expecting, and I just got so excited. Like, it was a very sad day because I was at a funeral, but for them to tell us that they were pregnant, that just lit up my life. It made me so happy and so thrilled. And they had mentioned that they had told my client a few weeks ago before he passed that they were expecting, and he was like the 3rd person that they told. They had told their parents, and then they told him, and it lit him up. That's what they said, that he was so happy about it. And his wife said that, yeah, he talked about it for hours, about how excited he was about them having a baby. I get it. Life is precious, and it's beautiful. So babies kept me happy. I did post a picture on my Instagram I'll put it here so you can see. And I was very vague on my caption. I put, I think I had something like, in so much darkness, there was so much light. I was really sad that day, because that was the day that my husband died. I was really sad. And my girlfriend came over, and she brought her beautiful son. And as sad as I was so happy to see him. So babies, babies make me happy. Another thing that made me happy, this is so random, but Instagram made me happy. Hopefully that's the, I keep seeing myself in the, like, hopefully the coloring's not too bad. Anyways, like I was saying, Instagram makes me laugh hysterically. There's some accounts, and I'll list them in the description below so you can check them out, and I'll post some of the memes and stuff that they have. So they're pretty dirty, and they have a lot of bad words, cussing, and it's just pretty vulgar. Freaking hilarious, because it just, I think having the very bold and unfiltered truth about how life is, especially when you're single, alone, heartache, you know, it's real. It's fucking hilarious. So Instagram has kept me laughing, and I love gifts. There be times where people will text me and I'll comment back with gifts, or I'll find like stupid gifts and I'll just send it because they're just freaking hilarious. I just think about it and I'm laughing. So yeah, so yeah, that's about it. Those are the things that kept me going, kept me laughing, kept me sane, keeping me sane in this really difficult time. So I think I'll end there. I have a little bit more to charge, but I need to go freshen up, get something to eat so I can drive home. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the support. If you have any resources I should look at, please let me know in the comments below. I appreciate everyone's comments. I noticed that I did increase a little bit from my last video, so thank you. I don't know if you've commented because you didn't say you're new, but if you're reaching out because you're recently widowed or you're grieving someone, I'm with you. I support you and I love you. It's really hard, and I'm hoping that I can help you, and I'm hoping you can help me. So if there's anything you want to share, let me know. If you want to comment down below, if you want to email me, you want to DM me on Instagram, please do. I open my heart to you, and I'll see you guys in my next video.